It's undeniable. There's something going on with our teens. You don't have to be a news hound to notice the rising trend in teen violence and criminality. When I was a kid, just about every guy in the neighborhood lived with a dad who wouldn't hesitate to knock him around when he got cute. And to my knowledge, pretty much all of them never shot someone in a carjacking gone wrong, or a drive-by gone right. Sadly, it seems the willingness to straighten out our own children is yet another thing we have left to the past. So I want to thank my dad for keeping me in line, which of course wouldn't have been possible without his incredible partner, his belt. They were a hell of a team. Together they dispensed lessons that just can't be learned through a screen, but only through real-life experience. At a pivotal time in my life, the dynamic duo of my dad and his belt were charged with teaching me I wasn't as cute, clever, or funny as I thought. And through their hard work, I came to understand if I wanted to avoid that extreme consequence of my choices and actions, I needed to get either cuter, cleverer, or funnier. So, cleverer it would have to be. I would go on to develop new ways to conceal, or if need be, even adapt my behavior to avoid the belt. It was the same for my brothers, John and Joe. May he rest in peace. We lost Joe in the summer of 2006 when he came out as Carmela. Or was it Daniela? It doesn't matter. Of the three of us, John was always the cleverest. He figured out early on to keep his nose clean and thus still holds the longest streak for not crippling an Asian woman during an ATM robbery. Properly applied, the belt can also provide a bonding experience. I still hold very fond memories of me with my brothers in our shared bedroom post-beatings. We'd flail about, rubbing the hot sting of our freshly belted backsides, now soothed in the cooling draft we'd created as we hopped around in our circle. And without fail, our tears soon gave way to laughter at each other and ourselves for our shared predicament. And in such manner, my generation learned to laugh at the pain the cosmos throws at you. Of the 200 or 300 times the belt came out and my dad lined us up to grill us about which one of us did it, or took it, or said it, broke it, lost it, spray painted it,
Stay there.
or worst of all, left it in the driveway. As I remember, nearly all of them were me. High 90s percentage without question. And those are just the ones my dad caught wind of. Based on personal knowledge I have of all the other stuff I was up to, he still owes me another 312 beatings. Look, I don't claim to be some kind of mathematician or any kind of Asian, but the numbers seem to show, without question, having a dad is good. But today's dads seem to have forgotten that good teens come from good adolescents. You gotta start while they're young. Now, to some, brushing your boy's teeth with soap for using curse words in front of his mother might seem controlling. Yeah, because it's supposed to control. However, physical consequences should be measured, applied judiciously. You'll find in most cases, a simple backhand does the trick. Like when it's nighttime and Dad's driving, and he really needs to focus because he broke his glasses at the campsite, and if you would just quiet down, Jimmy! I might be able to see something on this stupid state road with no goddamn signage. Jimmy, knock it off! Works like a charm. Sure, some dads may misapply this incredible technique because they had a bad day at work, or can't find work, or drink too much, blah, 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 nagging wife. Okay, I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you guys. Hardworking, devoted, loving dads. And the occasional but very rare stepdad. Because before you unleash your sadly bungled project into the wild at 18 years of age, it's your job to make sure that kid understands some basic things about life, the world, and reality. Concepts like cause and effect, action and consequences, pain and pain avoidance. The fundamental tools needed to survive the vast unfairness of their life ahead. Because dads know.
Born in violence,
The universe leaves no one unslapped.
Isn't it better that your kid's first slap in the face come from the measured hand of a loved one at the Thanksgiving dinner table? If you want your kid to someday be able to make informed decisions about resorting to or avoiding violence, he has to have familiarity with violence. And a little goes a long way. Might be an uncle standing on your toes while lifting you off the ground with a thumb jammed in your armpit, providing a crash course in respect and when to shut your flippin' trap. And it can be transformative. I know from firsthand how my grandmother's sudden vice-grip pinch to my thigh in church served to open my mind with an awareness and an inspired, instant mental clarity that prepared me to receive wisdom coming from the pulpit about good and evil. And it stopped me from swinging my damn legs. Until the next time, about 4 minutes later. Each lesson is a gift to your loved one, a gift that should be reserved only to family members. What stranger's kid is worth a busted knuckle? Save them for someone you love. But make no mistake, your kids need to be whacked about like cats. And a dad is just the guy to do it. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This might be a problem. Yeah, it's definitely a problem. Well, my memories of any specific beatings have long since faded away. That's how it is with CTE. But their grand lesson still exists in my head. A lesson some of these teens clearly never got. Yes, life can be brutal and unfair, but there are still such things as right and wrong. Yeah, I said it. Well, this was a labor of love. You know, I wish I could have thanked my dad before I lost him. At the mall. He'll turn up. Probably. Hey, maybe you can help me conquer the YouTube algorithm with a like, and leave a comment below about how your dad had to tune you up when you were a young idiot. Now, I can't say for sure what the statute of limitations for child abuse is in your neck of the woods, but if you're old enough to have gotten through this video, your dad's probably in the clear. And when you're done, go ahead and dry your tears, then click the link above, right there, to join me at the after party for more of my thoughts and remembrances on the heartwarming subject of clobbering your kids so they don't turn out to be pieces of crap. I love you too, Dad.